It is way too early, bro. We did it in Clipper fashion, baby. Dragged on for months. Told people that we were done pursuing him. Got him. Got him. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm shocked. I don't know. I do not like this deal. I don't like the deal. 76% Harden, PJ Tucker, and Philip Petrusev. To the Clippers for Marcus Morris, Robert Covington, Nick Batum, KJ Martin. And a couple picks. No one cares about the picks. Initial thoughts. I've only been awake for 20, 30 minutes max. We didn't give up Terrence Mann, which I think is why it went on for so long. Is because we were trying to figure out a deal. If we were trying to figure out a deal, it was to keep Terrence Mann, which I'm happy about. That's if we're talking about one bright side is we kept Terrence Mann. That's good. But man, I've watched every Clippers game this season so far, which is only 3 games. But man, giving a Rocco and Nico that's a blow, man. That sucks. Even though we got PJ Tucker back, oof. Batum and Covington was such a good slip in with Kawhi and PG and Russ, and they were playing well. Rocco wasn't scoring the ball, but he was starting. He was getting everywhere on defense, and I was very impressed. It was because of those two specifically, and PG kind of going crazy, and Bones too. I'm glad we kept Bones. I'll get to that in a sec, but man, just purely from a Clippers perspective, getting rid of Nicholas Batum was the worst thing we could have done. PJ Tucker's good. That's fine. I like PJ Tucker. And I'm a guy who liked Harden. If you go back to old videos from 3 years ago, you'll hear me talking about why Harden's better than Giannis and why Giannis sucks. And there's this whole hot take. You should go look that out. I'll link the video and stuff. But I don't know. I I I don't know. We could be better with Harden. It it said that he was ecstatic. Like ecstatic was the word used. Yeah, he was ecstatic. Harden is ecstatic to be going to the Clippers and was hoping to fly to LA as soon as possible. That gives me hope because if we look at this, if we look at this with the same pair of glasses on that we looked at Russ in that situation, Russ has been phenomenal. Russ has been A plus, more than we asked for, more than we needed, more than we expected, 100%. So if he comes in with nothing less than Russ's mentality, and I think Russ will help him out with that, we will be very, very good. But what are the odds that this is just a normal season? Kawhi gets hurt 30 games in, PG gets hurt 60 games in, misses first round. We got Russ and James Harden and other guys, but what does that do? What does that do against the Nuggets, who have Jamal Murray, KCP, MPJ, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, and their young core? What does that do against, the Lakers or the Celtics or the Bucks, who got Dame and Giannis? I don't think we're on the same level. We can't ever be put on the S tier of the pyramid now this season because of the depth that we lost. Everybody knows you need depth. The Miami Heat went to the playoffs last year because they had depth. The Denver Nuggets they won the finals this year because they had depth and they have a perfect starting lineup. And they didn't lose anybody this year. I'm not even high on the Suns, even though they have KD, Beal, and Book. Beal and Book aren't even playing. They're out. It's just KD and Nurkic. That's it. So do you see, I have faith in my team. I'm Clippers till the day that I am ceasing to exist on this planet. But that does not mean that I can't feel bad about this. It just, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. I hope Harden gets everything. The things that I'm sad about is our starting lineup is, Russ now, obviously, 100%. It's Russ, Harden, PG, Kawhi, and Zubaz. And not a bad lineup. That's a good lineup. Russ is very good defensively. Kawhi and PG are extremely good defensively. Harden is good. He's good defensively. He's older, so we'll see where that comes in. But we don't necessarily need him to play defense, which is a good thing. We have Terrence Mann coming off the bench too. We still got Norm Powell coming off the bench. We got Bones Highland coming off the bench. And that's pretty much it for off the bench. After leaving, we don't have any forwards. We have no backup forwards. This could be a stunt of growth for Bones Highland, who has been our third leading scorer. I mean, and that's saying a lot for you take PG and Kawhi out of the 1 and 2 slot, and Bones Highland is our third scorer. Yeah, so that makes me kind of sad because he was getting very, very good minutes. He was performing very, very well, playing a lot of minutes, playing with the starters. When Russ goes out, him and Russ have a great relationship, it looks like. I just hope that we don't make any more moves. We have Kobe Brown. Play Kobe Brown at the forward. That man is ready. I watched him in the summer game. He had 35 points, 7 3-pointers, and 6 blocks, and 12 rebounds. That man is ready. We got to throw our rooks into the fire. I really don't have anything else to say. I'm just chucking this up. Morning of. But man, this was a shock to me. Actually, I was actually surprised because, when a team tells you we're done, that means we're done, bro. I am glad we didn't give up Terrence Mann. Or Bones or even Westbrook. And we got PJ Tucker. So I guess we do have PJ Tucker on the bench and whoever Filip Petrusev is. Hopefully that'll be a name I come to love. But, man, Nico and Rocco were such good. Right in here, they've been Clippers for a minute. And KJ Martin, I was excited for KJ too. KJ, he wasn't playing a lot of minutes. But, 6'8", 40,000 inch vertical, then good defensively, who's learning a lot from the older guys. He's only played 3 games as a Clipper, so kind of not enough time to sample that. But I was excited for him. But as long as we don't make any of the moves, I think this will be okay. And if Kawhi and PG if this is the season where they are not injured and are 100% healthy with no injuries the entire year, then we can talk about something in the playoffs. Then we can even start to talk about something in the playoffs, because there will be a lot of young, healthy teams ready to, go crazy against us in the first round. Timberwolves, Thunder, Kings, who have young legs and just want to just go crazy. And then you've got the Nuggets. I think we could beat teams like the Warriors and the Kings and the Lakers and even the Suns. But the Nuggets, they're still the favorite to win the chip this year. Undoubtedly. So, and they are in our conference. Not to mention they're in our play-in or our in-season tournament group. We easily have the hardest in-season tournament group out of anybody. Just collectively. I think it's Group B or Nuggets, Clippers, Rockets, Mavericks, Pelicans. For any of those teams, especially the Rockets, who are down here on that list, that's a hard squad to go up against and to beat. So it'll be interesting. I think the in-season tournament will be a telling factor to if this worked, because we're going to be playing some good competition. Teams, everybody's going for it this year. You saw the heist commercial for the in-season tournament. Everyone's going crazy this year. So a lot of interesting stuff around the league. Did not expect this. I thought we were just going to drop it. We didn't need him. It was okay. We were better without him. But Sixers got a freaking load for this one. Tyrese and Embiid and Tobias Harris get Robert Covington back. You get Nicholas Batum, Marcus Morris, and KJ Martin and picks for a guy who wasn't even playing. You got a point guard in Tyrese Maxey, a center, MVP center, and Joel Embiid, and then you get 3 to 4 wing defenders. A-plus wing defenders. Nicholas Batum and Robert Covington are some of the elite wing defenders in the league. Even if they're older, they were still wreaking havoc. They were still going crazy. So I hope we're not just another stop in this Harden saga. Nets didn't work out. Sixers didn't work out at all. I just yawned. I'm not crying. If we don't even get to the Western Conference Finals this year, it's a failure. Like we should be, even though we don't deserve to be in the top echelon of teams, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George will make things happen. Like, whew. And then we got good coaching. Russ is really, really good. We got good players. If we're healthy, there's no reason we should be actually legitimately competing for the finals appearance and just to win the championship this year. So I'm not even wearing pants, dude. This is insane. So anyways, I might have to do a deep dive on this on the pod. If you haven't listened to the pod, look up the warm-up on Spotify, Apple Music. Look up the warm-up on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you listen to your podcast. It will be there. The warm-up, same logo as this one. I'll be talking about this in depth probably later today. I was going to have a video today, but I'll just do this. So, yeah, let me know you guys' predictions and thoughts down in the comments. I'll talk about that on the podcast if we get some enough. So, anyways, yeah. Sad Clipper fan out.